And the rest of us
Because it was a point of order, Councilwoman, and he understands a point of order. No, you don't have a point of order.
5 minutes talk, sir.
Yeah, you don't have a point of order.
That's what I said.
Thank you. Thank you. And when he agrees with me, we're all damned. All right? All right? Listen.
All right, come on, Mr. Belfiore.
A lot happened since the last time I was here. I didn't come to the last meeting because I needed to hear what Ravi was going to say. It's a tempo move. First, let me tell everybody, Helen Minogue saved the waterfront. And not to say that Helen Minogue saved the waterfront was a shame on everybody, all right? Tony Russo may have actualized it, but it was only after Helen saved it. I have the letter I had published in the Hoboken Reporter. Right? A lot happened since this letter. I went on one blog site, and I was actually scalped. Scariest thing I've ever seen. Me without hair. It's like Roman without propaganda. So I have this letter. So what we'll do is we'll debunk the letter, because the letter is about Ravi. All right. So what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about the past, not the past, the recent past, because it was my phone call to the local finance board about the housing authority that got the violation letter. They were sitting on it because it's the Christie administration. They weren't going to issue anything bad about an ally of Dawn Zimmer. Come on, let's be serious here. So what happens is, Florio Perucci, you gave us the date. He couldn't vote on 2/20. He couldn't vote, which means he was in negotiations to become a partner, an equity holder in a firm that was going to get a contract. What do you mean no? Read his memorandum. He just said it. Didn't you hear him say it? I heard him say it. They heard him say it. 2/20 is in his memorandum. You were down at the housing authority. You looked like an expected father. You were the rainmaker. You were delivering a $90,000 contract. Don't look at her. She ain't going to bail you out. You're going down alone, son. Alone. And when you go down...
Please behave, everybody.
They're going to do to you what you tried to do to Kate's. We're going to get to that one. All right? So now we know that he's becoming a partner. We also know he didn't disgorge that. Did you know, Dave? Really? You're going to be a lawyer. Think of your law degree. Right? Did you, when you were advocating for Florio Perucci, did he tell you he was in negotiations to become a partner? I know you better. You never would have done it. Never. Melissa wouldn't have intervened. Melissa wouldn't have intervened. If you want to take me on, it's your peril.
My attitude was anything but Charlie Daglin.
Anything but Charlie, even a partner, a council person? Really? Come on. No, it's for Stonewall.
Would have considered any firm other than Charlie Daglin to be an improvement.
$1,000 increase to Florio Perucci. Well, he sat there. He sat right there. He abstained. Would you have voted to give Florio Perucci a $35,000 increase on their contract if you knew he was in negotiations to become a partner? Think carefully. The FBI might be listening. Think carefully. Okay? Now, we're going to go to that violation. That violation. You know, the violation happened on 2/17. On 3/7, in a temporary lapse of honesty, Ravi tells the Hoboken Reporter, starts out this way. It won't be long. We're all learned people. That's the interview. It says, Bhalla said in an interview that he believes his relationship with Condon does not present a conflict. He said that before the original vote on the contract, he asked Cates in private whether Cates thought the matter presented a conflict. However, Mason suggested, I'm sorry I got you involved in this, at worst, Bhalla admitted later in the week that if Condon would default on his portion of the lease, both men would be responsible for the remainder of the 3-year lease. It's in print. It's here. I love words. I love words. The architectonics of this sentence presents a change in opinion. I said one thing, but I did another. I did another. But this is only an inference. This is only an inference. What did he tell Cates? What did Ravi tell Cates? Now he's sweating. You can't find that opinion here. You can't find it. But you can find it here. You can find it.
All right, thank you, Perry. We got to be strict. It's 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I'm just going to read this.
Mr. Belfiore, please.
Excuse me, no.
You always behave and honor the 5 minutes.
You are not silencing the truth. You can't silence the truth.
Oh,
the truth
please.
is bigger than you. The truth is bigger than Zimmer.
Oh,
He told Cates.
You're done. Please,
No, I'm not.
come on.
Done. He told Cates that they did not share a piece.
Mr. Belfiore, you're done.
Cunningham.
Listen, you've given out plenty of paperwork. Look, so the Hoboken Reporter has it. I've got it. You've made your point. You're being disparaging.
He lied to Cates? Is that the point? He lied to Cates, and you don't care.
Of course I do.
You don't care.
What I care about is how you're twisting and disparaging. All right, so thank you. You're done. Alyssa Brackfeld.
Did you read Cates' opinion?
I will read it. I will read it.
Why? Right now. Michael, did you read Cates' opinion?
Alyssa Brackfeld.
Did you read Cates' opinion? Did you read Cates' opinion? Go read it right now. Right? How about you, Terry? Did you get a copy? Of course, I gave one to this whole...
Council President, I don't think it's proper for someone to try to take over the meeting.
What?
Can we please have him removed?
Stonewalling to protect an unethical...
I'm not stonewalling. I'm not.
You're politically grandstanding.
No, I'm not.
Mr. Belfiore.
You really care that he lied to Cates.
Mr. Belfiore,
he lied to Cates.
you're campaigning and electioneering.
No, it's not
electioneering. Yes, sure you are. Yes, you are.
He's going to lie to defend unethical behavior, and you're letting him get...
Baloney. Baloney. Please.
Read the opinion. Read the opinion. I'm not.
Officer, please.
I told you, the way you...
I'm sorry, Perry.
No, don't be sorry.
Bye.
I know.
Alyssa Brackfeld.
Finish up. I want him to admit that he's a lying son of a bitch. That's how I wanted to finish. That's it. Right? That he's a liar. He threw another attorney under the bus to protect him. Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.